Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. How's it going with you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well myself.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. Welcome to episode 147 of The Ballistic. I'm here with 2026 NFL Draft prospect Kelvin Durham Jr. from Johnson C. Smith, and I'm excited to have him on to get to know his journey and recruiting process and much more. So, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, how did your recruiting process start at the beginning stages of your high school career?
My high school recruiting process was kind of slow. You know, me changing positions late into my high school career. I ended up playing receiver and safety my ninth grade year, but ended up making a change to quarterback my sophomore year. So I had a slow recruiting process, but it all paid. It all made sense at the end.
Uh, how did you find a ways to pick to go to school at JCS?
When I for JCSU, well, coming out of high school, like I said, my recruiting process was kind of slow,
Hmm.
and one of the schools that offered me was Fort Valley State, and at that time, Coach Maurice Flowers was the head coach at Fort Valley State, and then, so when I recently hit the transfer portal, he was at he's at Johnson C. Smith now, so he was one of the first coaches to reach out to me when I entered the transfer portal, and we had previous connection from previous years, so I just felt like that was the best option for me.
Uh, what has been your favorite moment playing for JSU?
I haven't played at JCSU yet. I recently just transferred here this past
Hmm.
spring semester, but I played my previous 3 years at Fort Valley State University.
How was it like playing for Fort Valley State?
Fort Valley State, it was fun. The school being in a smaller country area, really shows the love we got in that small city. So we always had the love and support from the fans and the community, and it was just family oriented at Fort Valley State. So I enjoyed my time there a lot.
What is typical day like for you on off during the off season like today?
A typical day usually consists of me waking up early, 6, 7 a.m., going to get a lift in. During the middle of the day, right now, I'm taking summer classes, so I knock out a couple of my assignments that I have for summer classes and things like that. Probably in the middle of the day, hit up some of my teammates to get some field work in. And then after that, I just relax for the rest of the day and do the same thing the next day, get ready for the next morning.
Do you watch the NFL?
Do I watch? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. During the season and all the all season things like that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's your favorite team?
I'm a Raiders fan. I'm a fan of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hmm. What do you think about this upcoming season?
Oh yeah, I'm very excited with the new additions of the new head coach we have, with the new additions of Geno Smith and Ashton Genty. I'm very excited. Just ready to see what those guys do this year.
Uh, who in your family do you look up to and why?
Can you repeat that, please?
Yeah, who in your family do you look up to and why?
In my family, I would say my mom. My mom, just because she just shows me no matter how hard things get, quitting is just not an option. And giving up is just not an option. Just no matter what happens, just always give my all and push forward.
Hmm. What makes you a unique player on the football field?
I believe my intelligence and my experience playing quarterback helps me play great on the field. Just me being able to know situations and knowing what a defense is trying to do and knowing my offense and knowing the situation, just knowing the game really, I think that really separates me from others in my class.
What has been your favorite football memory back in your high school days?
My favorite high school memory would have to be my first game where I ran for over 100 and threw for over 300, and we also beat, a crosstown rival, and they were also the defending champions. It was a big moment for me. That was really like my breakout game of my
Mhm.
senior year, so that was a big moment for me.
How many hours a day do you take the time to watch film to bet your game?
Hours a day, I really say probably by myself 2 to 3. That's just without the film you watch with the team and with the coaches and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
by myself, I would probably get 2 or 3 hours in a day.
What are you most looking forward to this upcoming season?
Really just just getting ready to play with my new teammates. I have two receivers who are All Americans last year, so I'm very excited to play with those guys. I'm getting ready to play with a great defensive unit, a great running back room, a great offensive line room, which is a great situation that I'm going to be in this year. And I'm just excited for the goals we have for me and my new team.
Hmm. Uh, what what are your thoughts on how the schedule looks for you guys?
We have a pretty tough schedule. I think our first 4 games are all away games, and they're all good opponents. So as long as we go out there and do what we have to do and play our type of football, I feel like we should be all right.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I'm sorry, you kind of broke up a little bit.
Oh, what do you like to do in your free time?
My free time, like nothing, like not football related. I like to play the game a lot.
Hmm.
Uh, that's really what I really do in my free time. The game and really watch sports and stuff like that, YouTube videos and things like that.
What team do you use?
We see what team do I use?
Yeah,
I like playing with Florida State. That's my favorite college team that I grew up loving. So that's my go-to team, Florida State.
nice. Uh, so thank you so much for coming on and taking some time during the busy day of yours. And
Yes, sir.
I wish you nothing but the best of luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you again for having me. Really appreciate it.
I'll definitely stay in touch with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Looking forward to it.
Okay, thanks. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.